Okay, give me a 1 if you can still hear me. Make sure y'all can hear me. Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to show y'all how I get everything set up. Like, once again, if we lose power, we are in the Philippines. So just realize that, all right? Here we go. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to log in here. Once we log into Quantum or Signal Genesis, that's the first thing we're going to do. Let me see what else everybody's saying. Okay. Ha 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 ha. Red hat. So we're going to log in to Quantum and we're going to add our entity. Our entity we're adding is the SOD installation. Okay. SOD Lewis install. So we log into Signal Genesis and go over here to entities. This is all of our entities, but let's say we're wanting to add a press release. We're going to hit add press release here. We're going to create one from scratch. Since they've never been installed, we're going to actually have to add them. No data available, so we add entity. Okay. Going to grab their YouTube handle. Now this is where we're going to have to add in all of their different social profiles. They don't have any, so we're going to have to create them. Okay. And you're going to need this so when we start launching the social media rooms and everything that Lane has been talking about as well. So Facebook page, Instagram page, Pinterest page, any of that stuff we're going to be using, we want to use it. We're not using any of that right now, so it's not really going to matter. He doesn't have any of this. We'll create the Facebook page. Admit. Pause. Sorry about that. My internet's going pretty slow. Come on, baby. Just be patient, I guess. Waiting on my internet. Waiting on my internet. Let's go to a different one. Just waiting on the internet load. That's all. Come on, baby. Come on. Internet's just going real slow right now, so just bear with me. Stop. Come on, get out of this. It's acting all jacked up right now. Okay, that's done. Grab this. Signal Genesis. So let's see, this is going to be the page. Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, we'll leave alone. LinkedIn, I'll leave that alone for now. LinkedIn, entity logo. Come on, son. It's like the internet is just not cooperating right now, or at least Google's not cooperating. Y'all can all still hear me, right? Shake your head up and down. Okay, this is interesting. Google's just saying hell to the no right now. Won't do nothing. Okay, come on. Y'all got video, but it's not doing nothing else. That's weird. Okay, let me close out some of these windows and see if maybe that'll help. Nope. Oh, thank you. It's like, no, I don't want to do shit today. Okay. And then the email. It is 636-299. 6. Make sure I spell that right because I'm terrible at spelling. And it looks like I did actually spell it right, which is amazing. Try this again. Make sure you get all this information right. Twitter handle, I don't have Twitter, not going to have Twitter, not going to have Instagram, not going to have Pinterest. LinkedIn, don't really, we care about it, but not too much. Okay, LinkedIn, let's go here. Sign in. I'm not really going to want to do it yet because he has to be near his phone. So you can't do that. So LinkedIn's being a pain in the ass. So we're going to skip LinkedIn for now. All right, entity logo. We hit save. Once you're done saving, here's where the fun begins as far as the press release. Okay, entity was added. We're going to go do content, go to press releases. If this is going to cooperate with me or not. By the time we're done, we're going to wind up doing this on every single blog. Not today, obviously, because the internet's just being uncooperative, but at least on my side, it's being uncooperative. All right, so we hit create from scratch because we're going to do it ourselves. We're not going to have someone else write it for us. We choose the entity, shows the entity's address, shows the website, shows the phone number, shows the logo. Are you going to want to put this, contact details on Facebook and YouTube? Yes, yes. If you had these filled out, it would be there as well. We don't have all of these. We're not going to have all these. We don't need it for this industry. We're in St. Louis. This is our map. We hit continue, and this is where we just literally start writing our, headline, what to consider when deciding, what's the blog headline. Let me admit you in. Content is the actual article. Okay, so we're going to be taking all of this and dropping this in. All of our article, admit you in. You can pull this down. I have all of my links. They're already linking or doing all the internal linking to our pages, internal linking onto the website. Okay. It's going to be a bunch of stuff we're going to wind up doing. Some people do, some people don't. Okay. So I'm going to go to Wikipedia. None of this is set in stone. I'm just showing you what I do. I'm going to take an image from Wikipedia. I'm going to insert it. That's just one of the things I'm going to do. Right. Copy this image, right click on it over here to my Signal Genesys. And I'm going to put this image Control V. Try right click, Control C, Control V, right? The next one I'm going to want, copy this image, all right? Next one I'm going to choose St. Louis from Wikipedia. I'm going to use images from Wiki, and I'm going to use images from my Google My Business, all right? There's just several reasons I do this. It's because it's going to be creating signals for me. So it's what I'm getting at is to do signals. That's all. All right, the next thing I do, I can go to my posts that we've already done, and I'll grab some of my posts. This post was rejected. Okay, very likely. I don't know why it was rejected, but sometimes it's because of if you normally put the phone number or if you put the link in there, they don't like that. Once we actually start posting and creating posts, which we'll be doing this upcoming week, we would grab one of the images from the post and use that as well inside of here. So we're going to create a post real quick and do that as well. Okay. So if this will actually cooperate, we're going to go ahead through with this. If we grab one of those images, we would do the same thing. Right click on the image, copy it, paste it. Okay. Copy the image, come in here to Signal Genesys, and we would drop it throughout in here. You know, these posts you can hot link inside of web pages, inside of posts, inside of press releases, etc. Right? This just keeps getting slower and slower on my end, but y'all can still see it, which is interesting. Definitely just have to slow down. All right, so we got an image from Wiki related to sod. And then we got an image related to sod here from Wiki, and this image is from Wiki. Okay. Then this image is from our GMB. Then it's hyperlinked. All these signals are in here are hyperlinked. So we got on-page signals, we got GMB signals. Okay. And then we're also going to insert schema. We got to choose what we want. So number one, we're going to do this right here. Cost of sod installation. We can choose the schema inside of this if this will once again cooperate, because the internet's just acting up a tad bit. Spinning and spinning. Might not be able to do that today, but we'll see. Let's go over to our YouTube, grab our YouTube channel as well. All right, so this video we want to embed. Share it, embed it, copy it. Just keep spinning, keep spinning. Let's see what y'all are writing while we're waiting on this. Yeah, Typhoon does not help. That's for damn sure. So, for instance, I'm going to Wikipedia because Wikipedia is an authoritative site. Okay. I've already said, Patrick, drop your questions in here if you want. Mickey, right now you say, what if they're doing residential and commercial? That has nothing to do with this press release. I'm doing this press release. So this press release can be about residential, could be about commercial, could be about a specific type of grass, whatever. I'm just specifically doing this specific press release right now. Patrick, I don't have a special place to get numbers. There's no such thing getting freaking special numbers. I mean, just use your number of your business, your number of your address, etc. Right? Um, I've already answered this repetitively. What am I going to do for each blog? I create the blog whenever this week already. When we do the blog, then after we do the blog, we post it on the website. Then what do we do next? We go to YouTube. Okay. After we do YouTube, we go from there. Okay. After we do YouTube, then we're going to create the press release. After we create the press release, I mean, there's a bunch of stuff we do. It's a matter of, I went over it repetitively on the classes. If you want to go back through the classes, okay. So all these different types of businesses, schema types, things, articles, you want article schema, or do you want business schema? Okay, add schema type. Got all my backlinks. The only time I'm worried about quote unquote copyright laws is if I am taking that image, claiming it as mine, in which I am not. Sometimes I think people worry about some of the most retarded things on planet Earth. If you're taking the image, claiming that it's yours, then that's one thing. I am not. I'm hyperlinking or hot linking it to their website. I'm not even uploading it on my own website. I'm hyperlinking it to their website. Okay. Hyperlinking it to their website means I'm not even claiming it. It's just theirs. Okay. So we got the images in here. We got the schema markup. Next is going to be, I want the YouTube embed in here as well. All right. So now the YouTube is now embedded in here as well. So we got several signals going on. All right. So first thing we did, we added the company or entity information, filled it out as much as possible. We're writing our first article. Next, we're going to wind up publishing our article. Okay. This is all going to be based off of, if you will, the 10 point or 10 steps that Lane gave you as well. Some of the things I do are a little bit different. After a certain amount of weeks, we're going to publish more and more and more, articles, etc. He also gave you tips on how to optimize your article, how to do the search, and etc., how to add in your, titles, how to insert your hot links. You can also add your city name and zip code and a bunch of other stuff. He also gave you how he researches for his articles, etc. There's a bunch of different things that he gave you, So we got current lawn situation in St. Louis. All right, this is a header 3. You can do it as a header 3, header 2. Okay, these are all headers, Okay. But we go through and do that. So now we got those images in there. We also have the YouTube video. We have the hot links in there. We have things daisy chained. Okay. And then once we're done, we're going to put in a summary. Summary being, what is this, if you will, this whole article about? And for that, I can go over to my website. Hopefully it's going to be obedient. We got this going on here. Summary is going to be pretty much like this right here. Right? You want to know what's your blog summary. Right. Continue. We're going to put it in the main channel. Right. You can choose this one right here if you want. You want to do the extra. It's up to you. But I just don't ever do it. I just do the main channel. Okay. Category for me is going to be usually land and property on this one. We're going to publish it as soon as possible, which is going to be on Monday. Doesn't really matter the time it's published. Don't want to display my agency name. Don't want to, don't have to do any of that. And I'm going to click this and hit continue. It's giving me an example of kind of what it's going to look like. You see all the hyperlinks inside of it. Then you see the YouTube video. Then we see the H1s and the H2s. It's 2,500 words. We got the NAP, name, address, phone down here, the website link, and we hit publish press release. Okay. It's going to tell me okay, I got too many words. I figured it is going to say that. So 2,600 words. All right. Maximum length. Recommend continue. Continue. All right. Publish it. So it's telling me, for instance, maximum length is 2,500 words. It's all I got. It's all I got. It's 2,500 words, and it's 2,400 words, and a new side. I'm just going through and cleaning some of this up. That's all. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it should be good. Continue. Let's see. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Publish it. Yeah, I already have one related image. Images, I forgot. Give me 1 second. One last step. This is one of the reasons I like this, because they'll sit there and tell you, hey, by the way, you did something wrong, or hey, by the way, you need to go back. So we got to upload at least one image here. So we'll go over to our SOD website. And we're going to drop an image. That's why. So we go over here, JPEG, rename. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right, so what's going to happen now that press release is done, then it's going to go into sitting at least until Monday. And on Monday, they will push it out. Once they push it out, evaluate it. It's pushed out, then you'll get a report that's going to say, hey, by the way, it's been pushed out, yada, yada, yada. Okay. And then at that time, you'll have all of the different articles from all the different news outlets, and you'll see the traffic that it gets, etc. I'm going to try to do one more thing. If my internet will hold up. So guys, whenever I'm doing this, I kind of need you to pay attention. Yeah, I don't know if you don't have Quantum or not, but in the video, it very clearly shows as well. In Quantum, you can only have so many links. You need a certain amount of images, and every time you do and fulfill one of those, it's going to give you a little check mark. So that's why I do the edits I do, etc., inside of Quantum. When now you see it's inside of pending. So it's pending. It's going to go through. Once it goes through, it will actually have a report over here, and you'll be able to review it, and et cetera, et cetera. Now, this is how we're going to do what we call a media room, if this will allow me to actually do a media room. But we will try it. A media room and take literally, it's one line of code. You take that line of code, drop it in. Anytime you do a press release, now those press releases will also be on your website. If I can't do it today, then I will do another video on it, but I'm going to do my best to do it if this internet holds up due to this freaking typhoon. That's why it's been raining here as well, like cats and dogs, like crazy for the past week or so. So just be a little patient and we'll get it done. So that's a press release. We take the blog, step one, create the blog, put it on our website. After we do that, then I go to YouTube. You have an optimized channel for every client. You create the video on YouTube using Wave, like we've already discussed, in 2 separate classes, 2 hours long altogether. Once we do that, we then take the video. The video is embedded on that page on the website. Then we do a press release, and we're going to use the press release, and we're going to embed the video inside the press release as well. Okay. I'll do my best to get this so we can get the embed, but if the internet's not going to cooperate, I'm not going to be able to do it. Oh, so here we go. So we're inside the entities. You see the wheel, little cog wheel on the right. You click on that. You hit app channels. Once you hit app channels, you'll see Twitter posts, Reddit posts. The rest of this is coming soon. They're going to have Google reviews, Facebook posts, Instagram posts, all this stuff inside, so you can create media rooms on the website and start bringing in the signals to the website. So we click on media room. How do we want to do it? You know, do we want branded integrations? You're going to choose which branded integration. Do you want this media room? You're going to create a media room code. You hit close, right? You got your media room. Now we just hit, copy. You literally copy the code. That's all you're going to do. Copy the code. Do you want it at whatever width or height or whatever? You're going to hit copy integration code, close. Now, once I'm done with that, I'm going to come back here. Let's say I want to take one of my pages, and we're going to create another page up here called press releases. All right. We're just going to call it press releases. So I'm going to create a category underneath my post. Let's see how I want to do this, because there's a couple of ways I could do it. All right. New page. Add new. Sites in Gutenberg, by the way. Choose a block. All right, you go code, add in code. Probably going to have old Curdy Poo do this for me, because I'm not used to messing with Gutenberg too much anymore, especially when it's code. But you would take this code and insert it. Once you're done inserting it, if you have any press releases already there, which we don't, it will pop up with that media room. But that's all you have to do as far as deploying the media room. Is you have to take the code, you go to the cogwheel, go to the app channels. Then after I go to my app channels, I simply choose the media room. That's all I got to do, right? I go media room, I deploy it step by step. We've already went through it, okay? And then once you deploy it, this is what it will wind up looking like. Your media room will have this right here. You'll have your image, then I'll have the text, and then after it has that, that's your media room, okay? It's just showing you what it will essentially look like. So that's how you deploy a media room. On Monday, once the press releases are finished, then we're going to show you what it looks like once it's completely deployed. Once again, I'm going to be putting this 10-step signal Genesys in the back end that Lane gave everybody this upcoming week. He's going to be going over a lot of different things. He also gave the tutorials inside of this, how to write a press release, and how to write your blogs, and how to do research, and his blueprint for what he did as well. We're going to wind up taking about 4 articles, 10,000 words or so, and putting them in as press releases in the next few days. By Monday, we'll be putting the rest of them in and everything. All right, if you have questions, drop them in the chat below, and I will do my best to answer them. All right. There's a couple of things that's going on inside the group I want y'all to pay attention to, and I will show you real quick. Inside the group yesterday, I don't know if I have it, but I just want to give y'all dibs on a lot of it. This is all going to be some free stuff, but inside of the Google My Business Tips group, if you're not in it, which most of you are, I'll show you this real quick. Just go to the group, go to events. If you go to events every day, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, I'm having a separate event. On Mondays, I'm gonna teach people how to make money with GMB. Everything I talk about, and this is separate from this class. So this is separate. This is some free stuff. How to make money with GMBs. Tuesday, I'm gonna literally go over audits. Wednesday, how to prospect. Thursday, GMB hacks and tips, and Fridays are going to be CTR manipulation. Basically, I'm going to go over like one thing, two things here, another thing here. You literally going to have to go to the event. If you haven't done so already, click on the event, click the form, and let me know that you're coming, as well as, obviously add yourself and say, yes, I'm going, and maybe invite some friends or business owners, people you think might get, some benefit out of it. But that's something new that I'm doing this, that will be starting this upcoming week. That is free. All events are in whatever time zone you're in, but I'm doing them at my time, which if you look on the events once again, I'll pull them up so you can see it. I know people ask me this all the time, but I can't be everybody's time clock. That's the only thing. Could be a lot of things. I just can't be everybody's time clock. So come on. Whatever time zone you're in is what time they're going to be, is what I'm getting at. It's going to be at my nighttime, which is going to be on y'all's, if you're on East Coast, it's going to be in your morning times. I'm trying my best to deal with this internet, but let's see here. Here we go. So it is going to be 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. my time. So on East Coast time, it's 8 a.m. your time. So it's going to be 8 to 9 p.m. my time, which is 8 to 9 a.m. East Coast USA time. That's what we're going to be doing. These are free. So there may be days I cancel them. There may be days I'm not this week, but next week I'm going out of town. So I may be making these into shorts, but just go in here, register them. If you're interested in any of them or all of them, just register. You just click on one and hit the form and register. So for example, on prospecting days, on Wednesday, I'm going to teach you how to prospect for clients. On Tuesdays, how to do audits. On Mondays, how to make money with a GMB, etc. I just answered that, Sergio. You have to watch them live. They are not going to be recorded. They're going to be live. They'll be on my YouTube channel, so you can go through there and watch it again. And starting this upcoming Monday, this upcoming Monday, this upcoming Monday, this upcoming Monday. All right. Time zone, I don't know. Okay. Like I said, I don't live in your time zone, so I cannot tell you what your time zone is based on this. You're going to have to go to a world clock and figure it out. Okay. It is 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. my time, which is whatever time zone you're in. I'm running on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays. If there's any other day of the week besides Saturday and Sunday, I'm not doing them on Saturday and Sunday. Felix, I'm not even going to answer that one. What Facebook group? Figure it out. Seriously. Okay. Or go back and watch the video. I just showed you the Facebook group. It's the free Facebook group. free Facebook group. Which one's a free Facebook group? Is this one right here, buddy? I need y'all to actually, think sometimes with this stuff, okay? This is the free Facebook group. Here's the events. Here's the upcoming events. It has the times. Whatever time zone you're in, that's your responsibility, okay? I'm being as patient as I can be, but y'all are going to have to think about some of this stuff, okay? Your time zone, figure it out. Can't expect me to know your time zone. All right. I'm getting off here. I will see y'all guys on Monday. If you have any questions, let me know. Drop them in the back end as soon as I can. I'll upload this. Have a good day.